voice of the local government, have you a feeling that their voices has been stronger under the years of the negotiations?
Well, I think we are over with this concern about being heard. For the moment, definitely no one is speaking without any reference to local and regional governments and their engagement. The question is that how it is now reflected to the implementation plans and the commitments. I mean, what we have seen during this year, this thousands of cities and local governments committing to climate emergency, or we have released our list of ICLE members. 160 of them have adopted climate neutrality targets. So these cities' commitments and mobilization should help national governments to be more ambitious. This is exactly what we want to see. But we will make sure that national governments reflect our emergencies into the national policies. This is exactly what happened in Europe. Glasgow, Edinburgh, Scotland, UK, and finally European Parliament adopted the climate emergencies. So if as long as it comes from bottom up, the higher levels of governments can much more take these decisions easily because they receive support from their bases. Or those challenges we are facing in mitigation and adaptation cannot be solved only by national or local governments alone.
What is the main changes you can see that the COP play in this crowdsourcing events?
This was exactly what I was thinking yesterday. I mean, I don't want to go to long 5 or 10 years ago even, but even last year when Greta was speaking at the plenary, this was a traditional 2-minute intervention in the middle of the night and the room was empty. When Greta was speaking yesterday, there were queues in the room and everybody was aiming to make sure that voice of Greta is heard and listened. So even this was a very concrete signal. It's a huge change. Paris Agreement opened the doors that this is not anymore only a national government process. We are building a new culture, new civilization, and it can only be done if all are on board. And I think 5 years later, we can definitely see the national governments are never alone in this process, and therefore the NDCs should not be only the national government's NDC. It should reflect all actors of the national level into the global efforts. That is the key message I think we should convey from here in Madrid. Our roadmap towards Glasgow is ready, and we are very happy to launch it worldwide and bring the powerful voice that Glasgow will be the multi-level action COP.